Ready, aim, fire. My kind of stream. Ow! Ball baby there.
Yo,
let's do it. Hey, welcome everybody from the Shop of the Point stream. We're here at the arcade. As you can see, it's flying. Everything's happening.
it's
Nice
gaming
AIU
time,
shirt.
brother.
I actually, somebody mentioned the AIU shirt. I'm not the biggest AIU fan, but I thought this was so cool looking that I had to get it. I just liked it. I don't necessarily agree with everything he has got to say, but
That's kangaroo with a gun.
it's kangaroo with a gun, man. We can't beat it. Not with a bat. Not with a bat.
Yeah.
Not with a bat. Nobody likes AIU. Some of the stuff. I think he does touch the line sometimes, but I also, you know, I appreciate his balls. I don't hate him like I hate other YouTubers from across. But yeah, this is a cool thing, dude. This is my favorite. When I do watch him, I see that I don't know, it's a kangaroo with a gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
PS5 is really boring. Do you want to?
Yeah,
Can we get
I
that?
like
You want to watch?
watching
Do we
it.
want to watch that?
I don't know if it'll get claimed though, or it might get claimed. But sure, if you want to.
I don't know. You gotta. I would get to sound like put a 1 for Samurai Shodown, 2 for the reveal. It's kind of gaming news. Shouldn't we cover that?
If you want, yeah. We could. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of people in here, unfortunately. Oh, it's split down the middle. Send me the clip.
All right.
Thank you, sir. You have been on point. Give Vault some love in the chat. Pay effort respects because Vault has just been on point today. He's just all over the place on point.
Hell yeah.
To be like an after.
Yeah, that's the Spider-Man stuff. I'm gonna get because like they're like live streaming the PS5 shit right now.
Yeah, well, let's see if they're live stream. Is there any, so it's all live stream? I don't want to do live stream.
Yeah. So
is there any kind of review over there? Well, let me I don't know. Let me check this shit out. See if I can get any PS5 info that's like new.
I mean,
it's the only reason I'm gonna get it. Like, I don't know. I might go Xbox this round. But then again, I'm gonna get all of them because, you know, I'm just gonna get all of them and replace these old sacks of shit because the backwards compatibility really. Yeah, it's the live event stream.
Yeah.
Is there any clips? Oh wow, everything is like.
It's like
crazy.
live.
It's like crazy. Look at this. It's all PS5 stuff here. Is there a clip? Spider-Man Miles Morales announcement trailer. Oh, we got that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a cinematic and a little bit of gameplay, but it looks good. Honestly, it does look really good. I love Miles. I love his suits.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fight. You know what? We're gonna do it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Let's do it. Let's do it, guys. Come on, give it to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't let you in. I apologize. I didn't stream from this side. I will do that ASAP. Apologize. Now you're in my man. I don't think I did that last show, did I? All right, here we go.
No, I winged it.
You're a good man. I don't like when that's my head. I'm very finicky. Maybe if I make it smaller like this, we have a better chance of. Let's go. Let's check it out. There we go. I'm psyched. That was when I don't like games like that Spider-Man game, and that was great. The last Spider-Man game was awesome. Oh, it's so good.
It's really good.
Oh, it's so good. You know, I got hooked on that shit. Ooh.
funny enough, genuinely, like the guy who got me in Spider-Man.
Can't full screen. I don't get a green screen background anymore. You full screen it.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up.
Oh, it's a continuation? That sounds like Spider-Man from the last one.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
Because like he had a cameo in the PS4 one.
That's awesome. Yeah, he did.
Dad said that.
Yeah.
He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this. So good.
It wasn't SCWE, I thought.
No.
I'm not crazy about Miles. I like Peter better, but I mean, you definitely, I don't hate Miles either. Maybe they can bring me in with Miles on this one.
Did you watch the Into the Spider-Verse?
Yeah, I watched some of it. That got so complicated though. I didn't think, I thought that was really interesting. I got to really sit down and watch. I think I
It's
bought
really
it.
good. It's really good.
That was really good.
Because like at the end when he takes off his mask, that's a scene straight out of that movie.
This might be the only. Well, it depends on the backwards competitive. If I could start, you know what? Thing is, you know, I'm a retro guy. If I could start playing NBA Street Hoops,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, I might. Another guy. So you guys want to sub my mix? I don't think I have my mixer in the sub my mixer. I'm gonna be doing streams that are everything that's I think that's gonna get me claimed here. Anything with commercial music's gonna go over there. Just look at it that way. And there's gonna be a Tommy C's arcade over there as well. So. Live from the arcade. So yeah, that did look pretty cool. I like to get. Can you get me? I'll tell you. I'll give you a mission right now. Get me all the you might be able to look this up now, but it'll be in text. Get me the announcements of what we can do with the PS5.
All right.
That's my Robert De Niro face. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I dig that. You get a PS5 for that. Yeah, I didn't hate that. I'd like to see a little more gameplay, but it's fucking Spider-Man. What are you gonna get? You know what you're getting out of it. You know, take the old engine, and you can be able to do a few more things. And last Spider-Man was. I didn't even finish all the DLC. It makes me want to play it right now, right?
Yeah, me too. I haven't like played any of the DLC. I need to go play that.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think it's time to boot up my Matrix screen. I think it's time to boot up Samurai Shodown, which I actually practiced before I came on. I'm very excited about this.
Oh.
I don't know.
So
hey, leader.
So the fucking GTA 5 and GTA Online is also going to come out on the PS5.
First?
Yeah.
I wonder if I should wait for GTA to come out on PC, to be honest with you.
GTA 5, not the new one. 5. The one that
sort of like the last
we've all
time.
been playing. Yeah. Same as like
Yeah.
what they did with PS4.
Yeah. Then.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm only interested in the online, but I think there's so many things that can be improved by GTA Online. But maybe they learn something from the sub community or the mod community. The best way to go. Arcade 1-Up does that. I think the Arcade 1-Up's done a spectacular job listening to their fan. No group of people listen. They had a rough start. Arcade 1-Up. No group listens to their fan base better than them. I so want to get this part that's gonna make that screen look not so washed out, and I'm so irritated with it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna send it to my father.
You're gonna buy a new
I'm gonna
screen?
send this shit to my. No, here's what I'm gonna do. You know, that's gonna cost me an arm and a leg.
What?
Oh, let's get this fucking stuff on gaming here. Here we go. That's gonna cost me an arm and a fucking leg. Here we go. Gaming. Where am I? I'm here.
It's gamer time, bro.
It's gamer time. Why isn't it picking up? Capture any full screen? I got full screen over here, folks. Give it to me. Ah! Bitch in.
Samurai Shodown.
I played it this afternoon, and I really enjoyed the shit out of it. Better than I enjoyed Mortal Kombat, by the way. I'm my son messing around with it. Yeah, I don't like Mortal Kombat that much, I guess. This one was the Stadia exclusive, and they're like, well, that probably wasn't the smartest idea ever. So I guess I guess Google let him out of that.
Story.
Must have been one hell of a contract.
Professional plays, yeah. I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm gonna play on this. I'm not ready to play on an arcade stick yet. Yeah, Rip Stadia's right.
Is there an online feature in this, or is it just like all?
Yeah, this is an online feature in this. All
right.
Oh, shut up! You know, it's all Japanese. You guys don't care, do you? Oh, they're gonna. They're gonna send me the same fucking. They're gonna mix it up a little bit. All right. Nothing about Stadia since the disastrous launch. I told you all it was gonna be. I told you it was gonna be disastrous. I don't know how many people in Europe are playing. That's one of the problems. I actually bought Tekken. Oh, I should try that later. I actually bought Tekken 7 on a computer to see if I could actually get people to play me. Because they. I'll explain that in a minute. Oops.
Yeah, well, what I've seen from the PS5 is just a bunch of game announcements.
No, so you know, like what is what the machine can do itself?
The machine can do itself is just it's like 4K, UHD 4K.
No, 4K fucking gaming sucks.
Well, if they do it well enough.
I don't think they do it well enough. It's your monitor.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
TV, your monitor, yeah.
Yeah, I mean you're gonna want at least 60 fucking frames per second.
Yeah, it's gonna be 60. It's gonna be like 60.
It's gonna be solid. Yeah, 64K. It's garbage. I'm doing this in you know 100. We'll call it hertz.
Yeah, like 120 fresh hertz, right? Yeah.
Oh, I can't do this. There it is. Oh shit. Conclusion. Is it discount Chun-Li? Yeah.
Wait, is this game like that other game you showed me a while back? Slice Dice. Ninja.
I'm sure it's influenced by it. These are old games, yeah. But this is like the 3D. This is their first attempt at 3D. Kind of an underground hit.
Yeah, I fucking love that game. Pretty good.
Yeah, that game's funny. It's just not very deep.
No, it's just like it's just a game to
It's
fucking
kind of
play when you're
fun.
bored.
Yeah. Wonder if we can get deeper, but oh. I will. There you go. Eat that. I jumped over your puppy.
You say it's dogs now?
What's up, Toxic? Totally Tubular, Toxic, George. All the old school folks are there. How do you do this? Like, how do I do this? I can't try to do the special. Yeah, no, he blocked it. This isn't a Weeby. This is the old fighting game. I don't know anything about Weeby stuff. The Overwatch.
You're not a fan of hentai, I guess?
No, I don't even know what fucking hentai is. That the porn?
Yeah.
I cannot. That does not do anything for me downstairs. Nothing.
Yeah. It's just fucking.
See real boobies and real vagina and fucking for free. Why would it draw on vagina? Nah, it does nothing.
It's art though.
Well, anything's art. I could poop and spread it around. That'd be awesome. Somebody'd call it art.
Yeah, like someone like take the banana on a wall and said that's art.
Oh, I forgot how to do that move. What are you laughing at?
Ramen,
Watch this.
You enjoy your...
Look at that. I learned that one. G.G. Allen, yeah, he's an artist. Perfect example, Permafrost. Absolutely perfect example. If you guys want to take calls, you can go to Comedian Call and I'll answer everything while I'm playing. I imagine you will pull him in. Is that okay with you? All right.
Yeah.
I'd be able to talk about anything, probably in more detail.
Yeah, more than in the show.
Yeah, more than the show. Green Man's gonna drive me nuts because he repeats himself too much.
I'll disconnect him.
Oh. He's like the water guy.
Have you played COD yet?
Oh, the new one? No, not since the update. I did.
They fucking added Team Rumble in it.
They added what?
Team Rumble. 50v50.
What's that?
Like one team against the other. Like it's like teams now.
I like to try that.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit
those things never work like they're supposed to.
in Fortnite it's done really well in Fortnite, but I don't know in COD how it's gonna work.
I thought it sucked in Fortnite, to be perfectly honest with you.
People said it's okay. I enjoyed it when I used to play it.
She feels hatred. We couldn't beat her before, me and my son.
Yeah, this game has a lot of lore into it.
I don't know if it does or not. I don't give a shit. It's a fighting game. How much lore could it have?
I'll ask JLE. You should know.
Why don't you want to be dishonored? Enemy goes in there, you pull in. Yeah, so we are taking calls.
Yeah, just join in now for you guys.
Yeah. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. You just want to watch this spectacular gameplay. Oh, I understand too. Nice.
Renegator
Oops.
666. We're on the air.
Hey, Tommy, I'd like to say something.
Sure.
Alright, is it true that your real name is Michael DeSanta and your real son is Nicholas Dorio, whose name is Jimmy DeSanta from Grand Theft Auto 5?
No. I'm Irish, not Italian.
Ah, damn it. Yeah. But yeah, about the protests and stuff, honestly, like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Everyone just wants attention.
I think it's a part of it. I heard I don't like the idea because he didn't say there was any solutions, but I heard what's his name? Sam Harris said this is absolute proof that social media is a problem.
It is, honestly.
I guess, but what do you do? And keep, you know. I don't know. What do you do?
Do you mind if I pull up multiple colors?
No, I don't want that. I want a phone now because that'll make me berserk.
Yeah.
No, so I think, yeah. I don't really have much more insight on the riots. I don't really know what to tell you. You know, I think this is an attempted insurgency, which is a pretty serious claim, to be honest with you. Looks like one, smells like one. People are shouting each other down. You know,
attacking people that that don't agree with them. Basically.
Yeah, shout you down. I mean, I saw it like I watched that Cornell West guy. I mean, he wouldn't answer a question, and when he was questioned, he started screaming about being disrespected on Hannity's show. So, I mean, I think I know what this is, and also it kind of has the beginning stages of past, you know, far left revolutions and stuff like that.
Yeah, I've also heard like one section was like, I guess, conquered by the riots, if I remember correctly.
One section of, you mean the one was Seattle?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It wasn't conquered. They went in there, blocked off a couple of things, and said it was autonomous.
Yeah.
You know? The same people make fun of the Freeman. Shit. So I don't really know what else to tell you, buddy. I'm just watching like everybody else.
And before I go, I like to say something about Keemstar. Keem, I guess I don't know if you're watching this. But,
Not this, he wasn't.
yeah, but like I remember correctly that back then he was a troller. Like, you know, he would do shit like, you know, say shit, some like very things that he probably won't say in 2020, I guess.
Yeah, everybody knows that. Yeah. It's not a secret.
And I find it how ironic that he's bending the knee to YouTube. I mean, come on, Keem, you're better than this. I mean,
yeah.
Jeez.
What are you talking about?
No, Keemstar, like, you know, back then he, like, you know, he wouldn't take shit, like, you know.
Oh, it's not a matter. He loses his channel, man. He can't do anything to Google.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing he can do to Google. I mean, what's he gonna do? It's either this or you're done.
He's gonna whine about it. Probably whine about it.
At the end of the day, it's nothing. He just had to. He bent the knee. He apologized. Yeah. Apologize for something he didn't even know. He knows he broke the rules, but nobody knows what the fucking rules are.
Yeah.
I clearly.
It's like Emperor Lemons once said, like, you know, even when people complain about, you know, oh, it's gonna be the end of YouTube, everything is still fine.
Yeah, well, that's not the point. Well, I mean, Ep11 is I don't think getting the point. Yeah, there's always going to be YouTube, but what is it going to look like? So when they say it's the end of YouTube, they're really talking more of an end of an era or an end of a freedom. Like, you know, it's always a stupid statement to me. It's like, oh yeah, they said it was heading into YouTube last week. Nobody's saying that the YouTube is going to go away. They just say it's going to be something different than what it is. It's a metaphor. It's hyperbole, you know. So I don't know what context Emp met it in. I mean, maybe he feels differently now, but no, there'll always be a YouTube. I don't think there'll always be baseball, but there might not be the national, Major League Baseball, there'll always be hockey, but doesn't mean the NHL's got to be around forever,
Yeah.
I think that's more what they're talking about, Yeah. All right, man. Thanks for the call. I do appreciate it.
All right. See ya. Bye.
Take care.
Permafrost around here.
I'm getting sick of that one too. Like there'll always be. Yeah, but that's nobody's saying that. I think he's missing the point, But I don't know. Amp might feel. I don't know when he said that. He could have saw a video from 2 years ago, but
yeah. Right. So Permafrost, what's up, man? You doing?
I don't know how much you know or even really care about this stuff, but if we've seen kind of with the gaming consoles over the past, like, I don't know, 10 years maybe at this point, they've kind of gone through like diminishing returns in graphics, it kind of looks like, and performance. Mm-hmm. I know that the PS5's it's going to be launching like what, like $500 or something like that.
What I'm saying, yeah.
Well, regardless, I mean, it was more than the PS4 launch at, I believe. But I mean, at what point do like consoles kind of become obsolete? Are they just kind of turning into like mini PCs?
I wonder myself. I think the only reason they're not obsolete is I think because it's like it's gaming for the if you have a really good PC like I did, you don't really even need a console that much, except for maybe a handful of exclusives, So it's like, and you probably can afford it anyway. I think, consoles are probably going to become gaming systems for poor people. Well, not poor, but budget gaming.
I wouldn't say that. I would say like for kids.
Or kids, or something like a Switch or something like that. Yeah, it could be that. I think it's going to be more budget gaming. Hardcore gaming is going to be probably PC. And I do wonder if, NVIDIA will come out with a sort of, we'll all get our Raspberry Pis and they can run just about everything as long as our account is okay with it. Why does that look?
What was that?
As long as our accounts can handle it,
Right. I mean, I look at kind of the consoles now. It just seems to be the real main appeal of consoles, other than the exclusives, is you can plug it in and play. PCs, you gotta build, or you gotta shell out for a pre-built one. Gotta get the monitors and everything set up.
Yeah.
Consoles is easy.
Yeah, so like I think it'd be. So I think that's what it'll come if it's still around. If there's another way to do it, I think it'll become sort of budget gaming.
It'll have all the Madden games on. It'll have the mainstream titles.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, probably. And then, Street Fighter's still played on if they get exclusives, they get. I think the key is exclusives. To me, like, it's not like gaming is like console gaming is like the worst.
It's not fun. It's not good.
It's not great. I don't know. It's like PC gaming. There's so much more you can do, But the problem with PC gaming is you're not on a level. Like, at least with consoles, you're on a level playing field, with hardware. There are some advantages to it. But how long it's going to be around? Well, they've kind of. This might be one of the last. I've heard this before. This might be one of the last generations for it. I think I could buy that.
I mean, I heard people say that about the PS4, but I'll be honest, if there's a PS6, I'll be surprised.
Missed.
I
mean, there's something else like it. Like, maybe things get smaller, or it's just not consoles like we know them today, or something. Maybe something
It'll be
completely different.
Like one of those like Roku's, like mixed with a console, right?
And it might not, and everything might not be cloud-based, but everything's a connection to download to. Like you have access to the game. You just have to have an account, or it'd be more like what do you call that? Chromecast.
Like the Roku's, the Chromecast.
Yeah. I think that's it, but not necessarily cloud. It just downloads the stuff because I don't think cloud will ever work.
I don't think cloud will work, but can you really get rid of the discs for like areas with slow internet or like the army? I mean, if you get rid of the discs, you lose the military, don't you?
No, it's not just that. It's also like in the Middle East, like we have shitty internet.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Like slow internet places that don't have fast speeds, they can't download GTA. It's fucking 50
It'd take him a
gigabytes.
day, so that's a good point.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
you might have convinced me that I'm wrong. You know, I am a little spoiled and privileged here. I do admit, you know.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. I think consoles will be phased out, but like you said, gaming for poor people, I don't think they'll go away. I just think there's going to come to a point where if you want the high-end shit, you're never going to use a console. It's already there, to be honest.
Yeah.
But it's going to become more and more like that, I think.
Ugh.
So I just said because like consoles are still a large market cap for Sony and Microsoft, and not just in the U.S., not just in Europe, but also in other places, such as like the Middle East, such as Asia. So like that fucking market, that fucking stream of revenue that you get from those consoles, from those regions, is a lot more compared to
My I know this is really important, but the thing on my the padding on my joystick just is kind of peeling off. I'm gonna have to get some control freaks.
like you said, Tommy, privileged.
Yeah, First, my first world problem.
I think what Vault says is right, though. You'll have the foreign markets use consoles, and then like America and Europe and Asia will still, or like America and Europe will have the PCs because of faster internet. But you need the disc.
So then nothing changes, is what you're telling me. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, America and Europe.
Yeah.
America and Europe are still big markets for consoles. I think that'll decline over the years. It'll become more common foreign and not so common stateside or in Europe.
Well, it depends. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, in Eastern Europe, they don't even really use consoles. Like in Russia, Ukraine.
Yeah, it's a lot.
how
of
much
kids
to kick ball for 10 minutes? $20. It's only 10 minutes.
Good job today.
Yeah, how am I gonna take calls though? That's a good point. You give me $20, you're out of here for 10 minutes. Oh Jesus.
Do you have any more questions, Permafrost?
Shit.
No, that's well. I will say this one thing. I think when people say the death of YouTube, it's like the death of an era, and I think a lot of people will. I don't know exactly what Emblem meant, but I think what people mean by that is it's the death of an era. But a lot of times they'll stay around even beyond that era. Like 2016 was so great, but then when the apocalypse rolled around, everyone said it was the sky is falling, metaphorically, but then they still stuck around. They didn't leave even when the content
Still had a, it's true. It's like, but it did become different, and it wasn't necessarily better, but people eventually worked around it, and then another change came, and another, because that's the way I saw the apocalypse. This is only the beginning, and I was right. It wasn't just this one rule. I'll probably figure it. They only do one thing. Why does the graphics look so shitty? I want to know why the graphics are so fucking rotten.
What if like you fucking need a new PS5, Tommy?
No, I want to know why it looks so stiff, because his mouth was moving last time I played this game. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the graphics. Like, the PS1 graphics is right. Yeah, it's a powerful computer. What the fuck? I didn't even screw with the graph. I didn't even screw with it.
I mean, this is a Stadia
screen
port,
revolution.
So,
Well, that's one problem.
Oh.
No idea. I didn't even know the resolution was off. Borderless display. I'll keep the anti-alias on. Boom, shadows, display mode. It's weird. That's probably what's the problem was.
Yeah. You can like
Confirm.
fuck the graphics, like
Same.
high, low. Like,
I don't know how that happened. It's weird.
yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, see so. It's true.
Right, dude.
So, yeah.
Perfect.
All right, man. Take care.
Thank you for calling.
Go $20. I guess you get to stick around.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Moving on.
I should try this with my stick too.
Yeah. We got a critical mess.
Let's go back to
You're on
story.
the air.
Story.
What's up?
What's
You
this?
doing, man?
Critical mess. Oh, long time.
Yeah.
Long time, critical.
Yeah, I have been here for a while, haven't I?
4 years.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know. 4 years for sure.
Did your comrade tell you to call in?
No, absolutely. Comrade didn't tell me to call in whatsoever. I'm just here on my own volition.
Yeah.
What do you have to say, critical?
I'm just saying I'm going over to Berlin in a couple months' time. Have any recommendations?
It's a shitty town. I don't know. I'm like, well, do all the touristy shit. I didn't think it was that great a town. I didn't like it. Do the touristy stuff. Go to the wall and Brandenburg Gate and go to a couple restaurants. I didn't like Berlin that much. Germans are always surprised when I say that.
Fair enough.
Ouch. Wasn't really not my kind of town. I like Munich better.
Like Berlin is more of a business
I don't know,
place
just-
than a.
I don't know, they like the New Yorkers of Germany. Oh, assholes.
Yeah.
Assholes.
Oh well, see. I've not been to Germany in like I don't know, like 17 years or some shit.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you have a good time. Are we allowed to travel yet? In England?
Yeah, it's I don't live in England, but it's borders are opening in Poland and from fucking Saturday, so that's good.
Like, are you sure you want to travel? Like, is that safe?
It is fine.
Chopped her in half.
Safe. Just fucking wear a mask. Might be okay.
Graphics look way better.
You say so, yeah.
They do.
That's,
Yeah, that looks bad. It looks normal now.
yeah.
What the fuck happened? I want to default it to another resolution. That was really weird.
Might be because you're streaming it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it did. I don't know. Weird.
Yeah, it looks normal resolution.
Yeah, it was weird. Like, why did it do that? I don't know. I didn't check it before, but whatever.
Alright, critical man. Thank you for calling in.
Huh?
Yeah, I didn't have that much to offer, but have a wonderful stream.
You too. Enjoy Berlin.
Okay. Have fun.
See ya.
Any more callers want to call in?
Nah, just if they, you don't have to. If they go in there, just pull them. Oh. Oh no.
Yeah, this game looks fun. How much is it on the Epic? On that
I paid 30.
30 bucks?
I think so. Yeah. Shit.
Oh, they fucking banned the Confederate flag from NASCAR?
Yeah, I did. That's what they want.
That's like US history.
I don't know. It's like a lost. Well, yeah, I suppose. But
like US history.
it is a defeated army.
It is, so it's still like your
I don't
fucking
know.
history. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I know where this is going. Believe me, it's ridiculous.
Like it or not, it's your history. I mean,
Yeah, don't bother me. I'm not a fucking reactionary idiot. I don't let my feels rule me. You know.
because like that's just so fucking weird to me. Like you fucking tear down statues of people who you don't like anymore.
Yeah. Look, I'm a northerner, so it's.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Fucking Yankee.
I'm for show a Yankee, you know. It looks amazing now, right?
It looks good now.
Like it did like PS1, like Battle Arena Toshiden. Where's that Actually, I want to play this with my stick, but I don't know how the button layout. I gotta.
Yeah, fucking yeah, because like you got a stick like a while ago. That costs like $500.
Me?
Something.
Yeah, I still have one. I still play.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I forgot I disarmed somebody.
Yeah, this one looks nice. Yeah. Rah, you're on the air.
The idea that consoles will go away. Personally, I think that is just not true, because if you look at the history of gaming, PC has always been better.
That's not true. Like, I would say the PC was definitely not better than the 8-bit Nintendo era. I wouldn't say that at all. No, I mean, like, PC was the place we got the deeper games, but there were times when it was kind of like dead. There were times, like, I would say even like early 90s too. Although they had some great games in the early 90s, but nothing was touching Genesis when it was at its height in the United States, you know. Once Doom came out, it really pushed PCs ahead. But, you know, there were certain types, I think it was back in the 90s, like, yeah, PC's gaming, it was more subjectively the better gaming system, because, like, you're not going to get a Nintendo 64 experience from anything on the Nintendo 64. You're not getting that from PC. There's no other way to do that. Whereas what happens is as the really consoles have become more like PCs, they're kind of interchangeable. You know, they pretty much look the same from system to system. It's just like what's more convenient. Whereas back then it was what are the best graphics. That was really the biggest thing. It was graphics and graphics. That's not always the same case. You know, it's graphics are not always top priority. And I think that's what a sweaty swimmer now, currently, they're cheaper alternative PCs. Before you had a PC and played games on it, you didn't buy a PC. Like when I didn't even start hearing about gaming PCs until like the era of the first-person shooter. Until Doom, until you could play, you know, against each other online, and people were like rigging up their PCs to, they were rigging up their PCs to, you know, kind of to get the maximum performance. But that wasn't until the 90s, and that's when things kind of changed to what they are now.
Well, I think people also buy consoles for the accessibility and for like they take up less space. And they're less expensive. That's what makes them attractive.
Well, yeah, now it is, but it wasn't always the case. Fuck, I miss that.
But yeah. Like,
No, I mean you might be right.
and
But
for example, in Russia and Ukraine, PC is more popular because PC is cheaper, and the games on PC, like for example, a game in Europe will be like $59. While here it's like 23.
I think because you get like when you get a console, you're playing that on that console's, you know, top capability. Everybody's on the same. Like you can't play certain games like this, maybe one, but like COD, unless you have a decent, you know, PC, you can't get the most out of it. I'm gonna get more out of it than you because we have different PCs. Same game, different PCs. You know.
Yeah, pretty.
So I mean, that's what I was thinking. But I would say PC always dominated. I don't think that's true. I think there's other eras where it hasn't. I think now it's does not so much in sales, but as far as there's nothing you can't do with a PC when it comes to gaming. Almost nothing, you know. I mean, the only thing that you can't do is
I don't think there's anything that that
Yeah.
a PC can do better. I mean, PC now has like a whole covered a whole
Got
game
me.
of VR games. So
Trying to do. Yeah, there's really nothing you can't do. But there was some times when there was some things that you could do.
yeah.
All right.
I mean, also in the like old times, 1980s, I think it'd be more acceptable. You had more access to more games if you had a Nintendo than if you had a Tandy system.
Yeah. But I don't remember like when kids, like when I was a kid, is like, oh, nobody said, well, here's a PC, let's go over his house. No, it was, he has a Sega Master System, he has an 8-bit Nintendo. That's really what it was. So definitely consoles ruled then for sure.
It's also about practicality and accessibility.
Yeah, it was accessibility too, but I mean, you weren't gonna get the only thing a PC can't do is if it's not on PC. Like you can't play Spider-Man. You only can play that on PS4. And I think that'll be the only thing that'll ever separate it. And even that's not possible if somebody figures out a way to port it. Can't play NHL on PC.
PC has backwards compatibility, and it's easier to mod games and everything.
Yeah, it's like more open source compared to
So that's the thing. PC is definitely better, but there's still a market or niche that console has. Yeah, bye.
I didn't. Wow. He just fought by himself.
He did? That's raw. Well, that's what he does.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, yeah, that's what he does. It's a little too loud too. I don't think VR would have better games and make it worth buying.
Hey, Oz. Good night, Oz.
What do you got tonight, Oz?
No. I'm saying in the chat.
Oh, you know?
Yeah. It just came out to say hi and bye, pretty much.
Okay. I want to go to a bar.
Me too. I haven't had fucking drink in 5
I
months.
chopped that guy in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, VR does have a problem with applications. I would agree with that completely.
And also, it's like nausea, because like if you play a lot, you will get dizzy. Or like motion
I don't get my
sickness,
G
sorry.
Fuel. Hold on a second. I'm gonna be up tonight, so I don't have G Fuel.
Oh boy, it's gamer time.
Thirsty.
You've got that gamer fuel ready?
Yeah, I just want something cold to drink. Although I feel like this has got too much powder in it.
Yeah. What flavor? What flavor?
Watermelon. Yes. The only thing I have a G Fuel is like the roof of your mouth. I'm gonna start putting a little less than the recommended amount and see how that tastes better.
It probably just tastes like water. Like
You have
more
New
like-
Vegas? I never played New Vegas. I heard that was great.
It's pretty good.
I know a guy who hates first-person shooters, except New Vegas. That's different, he said. Honestly, if you bought me, you put a user report on me, no, that's gross. I don't like. I don't know. I guess I have a good imagination. I don't really need that. What about your Mitten Squad? I don't know what that is.
It's like, I don't know, what I'm thinking of, it's like Fallout stuff. Honestly,
I never
honestly,
played Fallout. Never played Fallout.
I like left the Fallout grind or like the Fallout scene after 76 came out.
No, I tell you.
Yeah.
You know, this porn is not my thing. Have I ever watched? Yeah, sure. I'm never really been into it.
It doesn't. Let's see this shit.
Guy who? Or Guy? Guy Leffier.
A guy's like Mitten Squad. He has like similar speaking voice to me. Sort of similar style. You see this? The land. This guy's gay.
Same. I will kill him for you. Great.
What the fuck? He's like 5 swords.
Oh, that is pretty weird. Finish his ass.
Wait, man, I'm good. I'm gonna go to bed.
Good night.
Good night, man. Good show today. Have fun.
Yeah, good show. I enjoyed myself. Yeah. Good night. Oh, Jesus.
Good night, fuckheads.
Good night. You both did a good job today. I didn't put my ads on my show. Goodbye, sir. Good night, everybody. I'll pay close attention to the chat here. Let's see if we can make the main bad guy. Well, this guy. Two samurai swords. Oh, fuck. Oh, that got me. Oof. Doing a miracle Ralph was, I don't think he's still talking. He spoke to something recently. He got in a small drama and I gave him my views on it, but no, I don't think, you know, I wouldn't say we're friends, but you know, I sure like Retro Ralph and I watch a lot of his content. You know. Well, I sure enjoy the hell out of Retro Ralph. Damn it. Oh. I mean, you think Lethal would make reference to Nick's cash, like shitting on him? No, I don't. No, I don't. I know he's not happy about that whole situation. Nick is not relevant in a way that he was before. He has kind of a private audience. I'm not shitting on Nick, by the way. I do like Nick. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't think he'll ever go after. It's also kind of a weak point, I think, for him. I think Nick's got bigger. I think Leafy's got bigger fish to fry. Woo. Oh. Oh, great. Oh, fuck. Alright, the skill level just went up. If you don't want Kataki, you have 0. If you own a katana, you probably don't get any. Look at my sword. Peace. Nice. I'm in trouble here. Oh, we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. Would I consider having him on again? I would definitely. I don't know. Yeah, sure. I don't think we would do anything about him again. I think people got mad when I supported him. But yeah, I would. Sure. Seen him on Twitter that much lately. But I generally like. I think he's all right. Oh, she blocked it. Oh, there you go. There's a problem. He's like 10 years younger than me. He's not that much of a boomer. He just turned 30, I think. I gotta learn how to disarm in this. Missed. Got her. Yeah, I don't know. Nick kind of taught me how to make peace. It's ridiculous after a while to hate people all day. Not healthy. Yeah. Gotcha. Chopped you in half. Yeah. Yeah, they were pretty hostile towards me. Not so much the show. I thought the show went well, but the rewind did not go well. Actually, I really can't stay up all night tomorrow. Just realized that. Ouch. What's the I forgot the Got him. Yeah, I know. You gotta have some kind of fucking. Like, I really only I can't stand people that just double down and triple down. And I'm not saying he never did, but you know, it comes a point like, you know, man admits his sins. He admits his sins. Yeah. Future of Star Wars, I think the Obi-Wan series is bound to be good because of you and McGregor. Don't fucking count on it. They already canceled it. They already scrapped a writer from it. Don't count on anything Star Wars. Be grateful about the Mandalorian because I think that's the end of Star Wars right there. And if you don't think that can happen, look at Star Trek. All those new series are awful. Picard's awful and that last one's awful. Discovery or whatever the fuck it's called. So, you know, it just depends on who gets in charge of it. Did Buddha say? I mean, I'm sure I could do one with him. Probably do a stream with him. Yeah, I'm sure I could talk about it. Buddha seems like a reasonable dude. Mm. Oh, fuck. That wasn't hard. You naked. You should pay for this. Both you and this world itself. Imagine that, like you pissed off somebody, so not only am I gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill everybody on the planet. That's pretty cool, right? Pretty cool bad guy, I gotta admit. Wow. Yeah, and I think I should do it. Ah. My songwriting process? I never had any. It never came to mind. Oh, do I got her? Gotcha. Got her. Yeah, I wrote both those songs in one day. I think the Lady Boy I wrote in 2 days. But I just, not a great musician. I mean, just trying to get a laugh. Maybe you can see some booby. I think I saved her. Maybe she'll bang me. Yeah, well, I had help with that. That was a group effort. You're the one. Yeah, I did. Thank you. I am free to journey to the other side. Oh, don't go. Look me up. Come on, Angel. Yeah. Fucking bitch left me. Beautiful cherry blossoms.
彼女を弔うがごとく酒を傾け、覇王丸は彼女が最後に残した桜花爛漫を味わうのであった。静御前が引き起こした災禍より数ヶ月、剣豪の噂話を耳にし、覇王丸はとある町を訪れた。後にこの出来事を語った町人曰く、彼の目の奥では尽きることのない闘志が炎のごとく燃え上がっていたという。
And I wanted to watch some teat.
覇王丸の旅路は終わらない。侍として
Until no other fighter stands in his way of being one.
真の最強をつかむまでは。
The way of the samurai is to know death. The way of soldier is to know victory. I am the ultimate fighter, and all who stand in my way shall fall. I was rejected. Samurai Shodown. Enough of this horse shit. I'm gonna try it online. I'm not a true weeb. I really am not. I've never been much of a true weeb. I'm not a weebie. I'm game geeky, I guess. I'm just a gamer. Just a gamer. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, you know, change. It's stop. Yes, stop matchmaking. Is that to be automatic? I want to searching for opponent. And Mike, I'm not even a closet weeb. I'd tell you, how come I can only get USA? Unable to find room. Nobody in Germany's playing this fucker. My favorite I don't even think it's my favorite anime. It's just the one I saw. Why is this acting like it's in USA? Like, oh wow, here it is. First online match. Play casual. Yeah. Wait a minute. All right. No, I would say it was an anime. How come the graphics went back down to shit? I knew I was gonna get that. Let's see, I gotta learn how to do those grabs, I think it's just... Does LARPing count as being... I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Gotcha. Nice. Hanzo kicked my ass. Antifa are lopping right now, are they? I heard that Antifar's not actually in charge over there. That thing, that might be a drug dealer or something? Yeah, sure. I didn't feel like there's any leg. Oh, they have rollback. That's what. This guy knows what he's doing. This is not looking good. Got him. I gotta figure out, is that... See, I gotta figure out how to do those grabs. I don't know how to do that. See, you can do those grabs. I can't. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna give him the battle end. You know, that's interesting. Why did it go back to PS1 graphics? You notice that? I want to see something. Maybe it's something everybody's got to have that.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up?
Chilling.
Oh.
Chilling.
I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I went back to PS. Maybe it's just something. Yeah, I was thinking about throws, not blocks, chat.
Are you live right now?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Gameplay settings. I probably should play casual.
My timeline has been less cancerous today, so that's good. Thanks, PS5. I appreciate that.
This also has the rollback. Grapple. You meant grapple. All right. Yeah, I think it's mid and hard. I gotta probably look it up. I'm gonna get like the moves up in a minute. I'll probably put them up. They should print them out. Yeah, I know how to do. There's a dodge that I can do. That's small and mid. It's light and middle. That does like a dodge, but it's not like a parry. There's actually a way you can parry the sword unarmed, which is really interesting. You actually catch it. It's really interesting. Unable to find room. See.
What's the matter with you? Why are you looking at me?
What is my? I really like to know what the my region is. Do it by IP, or I'm gonna put on settings, English. Auto update. Downloads. I'm checking. I don't think they have my reason listed in the Epic's game thing. Chivalry 2. You're only getting guys from the States, but I mean, like fighting games are so like. Oh, it says I'm from the USA. Whoa. This is Disciple Tommy C on light. I'm not. Why does it say that? Why does it say I'm like from the US? I don't get that. Let me see if you can fix that shit. Leaderboards, casual ranked match. There's only 2 choices. Yeah, it's registering me in the States for some reason. I have no idea why that's the case. Yeah, I know you and Red Dead Redemption. I have a strong feeling you might enjoy The Last of Us. Not The Last of Us 2. I do actually have it. I've never completed it. I know Jeff likes it.
What, The Last of Us?
Yeah, you're a fan.
Oh, The Last of Us is fucking incredible. And I'll probably get the fucking second one just based on that fact.
Yeah, but even with all the bad reviews and the stupid shit they're doing,
I didn't read any of them, but I heard it was bad.
It's pretty bad. Like, I'm familiar with some of the story. Touch phone. Yeah, it keeps showing me that I'm in the States. It's so weird. So I don't know. Maybe they're showing everybody in the States. All right, here's what we'll do. We do a team versus entrance. Make it 4.
Shit.
Connection speed, any round lengths. Yeah, okay. Game's alright. I'm enjoying it. Now I'm just gonna wait for somebody to pop in. I don't know, like I said, I have no idea why it's saying that I'm in the States, or it's so bizarre. I don't know why it's maybe it just needs an update. The game just came out a couple hours ago. Oh, somebody's here. How do I get out of here? How do I get out? Menu? Oh, Jesus, dude. Now I'm stuck in here and I don't know how to get out. Reduce chat menu, keyboard entry X. Select, confirm, space, menu. Oh, no. Shift 2? Ugh. That guy wants to play it. I can't get out. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Confirm. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll play. How do you start this? A? Oh, there we go. Oh, then he left. Okay. There we go. Nice. I think everybody's been given a USA ID for now. Well, I played that same guy from before. This sucks. And now he looks like a my guy looks like a PlayStation character. I don't get that. Hmm. Nice. I suck. Use the boomer graphics to my advantage. Wow. I'm getting my ass kicked. I think it might downgrade the graphics during streaming. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Got him. I got him. Hate that. I can't block it. I don't know how to. Got me. Ooh. Got me. Well, fuck off, Eric. How the fuck am I gonna learn? Oh, shit. I don't know if that was gonna miss. There's a conclusion. I have to dodge that. Oh, I have to dodge that one. I think I know what it is. This thing's driving me nuts too. I got the plastic coming off the controller. This fucking thing. It's enough to make anybody crazy. Damn. I have to put Night Boon in here because you're an idiot, Eric. Fuck. I can't unban you, Eric. You don't fucking listen. You just scream and scream and scream and scream and nobody can talk to you. Like, the whole reason you got kicked, we were like trying to calm you down and you just wouldn't stop. I mean, we didn't put you in a very good position, I'll be honest with you. But I mean, it's like you had so much time during that Red Dead Redemption stream to like straighten it out, but you're just screaming. And then you went out and you started screaming like when you were gone. It's just nuts, Eric. You even had the guy apologizing to you. I know you get angry, but like it took like an hour. And you were told you're just gonna go right back to zero here. You didn't last an hour. I didn't want to do that. I understand you get angry, but what I didn't understand is like we got it straightened out. We asked you to stop. You wouldn't do it, and like long after you're off the stream, that's what I didn't understand. Have I seen the PS5? Yeah, I saw the Spider-Man thing. I am so not ready for the online play. I think that's it. I think I'm done. I haven't won one game. Does it? I don't know what the backwards compatibility is. I think I'm bowing out again. Disband this room. Yeah, also I think I want to go back to my arcade stick on this too. Well, I do like it. It's kind of neat. I'm only interested, what can it do? And like the backwards compatible and what exclusives they have. That's the only thing I'm interested in. Really, nothing look next gen. That clip of what I thought was gameplay for Spider-Man looked pretty good. And I'll say that. Pablo. I'll show you guys something neat. Ugh. Game update Dauntless. I never played it once. I'll show you this shit before I go to bed. This is some of the most amazing emulation I have ever seen. I'm about to show you. It's called it is called, what the hell is it? You guys got to see this shader. It's called a Redream. You got to see this stuff. Okay, I don't know. Game worked fine actually. These are all Dreamcast. This is a Dreamcast thing called Redream. You gotta see this thing. It's amazing. Oh, that was loud.
Capcom presents.
Perhaps presents my ears. I'll just do it the cheap way. The mixer. Alright, we'll put that down here. Oh, perfect emulation. Should have frame rate. Ready? I think this might run better than the PC version. Gotta unlock some of these bad guys here. This is a Dreamcast version, which is generally considered better than the actual arcade version. Check how well this thing runs.
Oh yeah.
$4.99 super donation. 4 years then. Thank you so much, Shane. Dude, appreciate that. You're the best, dude. Glad I'm making somebody's morning. Usually I have my wife in the morning and she's not terribly happy to see me. Come on, Sakura. Woo! Missed. Oh. You can't play, the only damn thing with this is you can't play multiplayer on it, otherwise it'd be damn perfect. This thing plays like perfectly. Gotta unlock all the characters now. You can see like the frame rate isn't changing at all either, you know? No, I missed. Gotcha, Jill. Gotcha, Jill. Goodbye. You rule 34. What? Is this emulated on a Raspberry? It's emulated on it's a great emulator called Redream. It's fantastic. It's running perfectly. This is a Dreamcast emulation, which again, the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is considered like the standard. Marrow. Gotcha, both. Ah. Not what I wanted. Mm.
You win. For JJ.
You stand at him? I just beat his ass. Oops. Oops, sorry. I just think a fast forward button on here. I don't know why. I'm actually looking to bring this to my little arcade. That's not what I wanted. No. That's not what I wanted. Damn it. Maximum spider. Jesus. Jesus, they're kicking my ass. Ugh. These. I got one. No, I missed. Come on, get in there, Hulky. Oh, great. Over. Oh, I forgot to make unlimited time. Guitar Hero cabinets. Why is it so fucking loud? The don't give up. This is the most obnoxious music in gaming history. Don't give up. There is a Guitar Hero Arcade 1-Up cabinet. Well, there's the original one. I'm not familiar. I don't. I think somebody made an Arcade 1-Up cab, but it's not an official release. You'd have to modify it. I actually kind of wonder if that'd be the case. No, I'm gonna do Guitar Hero on Mixer. Just check me out on I think what you got to do there is no, that's not what I want. Yeah. How do I get out? That's no, that's the okay, get out. Restart game. Change disc. Just close the whole fucking thing. How about that? Does Mixer have notifications? Yeah. Yeah, they do. They sure do. Do I have my Mixer in the description box? Here, I'll put it in. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna do games, mostly Clone Hero, and stuff that's gonna get hit DMCA, stuff that's potentially gonna get DMCA'd on Twitch. I don't think I'm gonna be doing much on Twitch. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Hey, circuitry. No, I don't think I'm gonna be doing much on Twitch at all. I think what you're gonna see from me is like anything that's gonna get, you know, DMCA'd from Twitch or claimed on YouTube is gonna go over there. Like if I ever started playing Grand Theft Auto, it would be over there, and I think that's where we're going with it. I don't think I'll ever start. Let's see. I got it. I could do that later, I suppose. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's from a year ago. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This guy, I used to watch him on Twitch. He did speed runs with old Nintendo games. I don't know if you know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for NES. The first release, not the arcade knockoff. That's one of the hardest freaking games you're ever gonna play. It's so hard, it's kind of ridiculous. I'd rather follow you on Mixer. Well, I mean, yeah, if there's games over there that I'm not gonna. I don't like getting claimed over here, even though it does happen from time to time. Because I have this sneaking suspicion that it's a good way to lose your monetization. And although I could wake up and find out I'm demonetized as is. So I really don't like getting claims. And I might even get rid of all my claims over here. Cooking Simulator. Full stream scale. I need to figure out a good time. What time is good for you? Ooh. Oh, I'm not going to deal. I have no interest in D-Live whatsoever. No, it's like they get the DMCA claims over Twitch. Like if you play anything in music, so anything music related, any commercial music game, gonna go over there. And obviously, I mean, they just destroyed the Clone Hero community on Twitch.
What, Twitch? Oh, everybody getting DMCA'd on Twitch?
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine you could even take the chance. I mean, they had to probably, you know, all their clips and what have you. If you're a big Clone Hero streamer, which I don't think that gets very big. I doubt that's big enough where you can. Maybe the one or two guys could do it professionally, you know. Yeah, you're done. You're finished. You're gonna have to go to Mixer. And Mixer plays a lot of commercial music, though. You know.
I think about it's not that big either, but like wrestling games.
They'll get claimed, yeah. So anything, I'm gonna just do everything over there. I'm gonna do mostly Guitar Hero or Clone Hero over there. You know, just pop it in, pop it on. And I think all the other streaming, I think I'm done with Twitch, you know? As a content creator. I like it here better. I like the pace better. I don't... You know, like here I can switch the games. I know I'm not going to be punished for misidentifying anything or... You know... I know if something controversial comes up in the show, I'm not gonna wait. Everything over there is a sweat. No, I've never been able to draw a crowd over there. Even when I was gaining, like, I mean, I went from like 20 followers to 2,000 overnight back in 2016. And like, no one ever really follows me. No one's like,
right.
I don't blame them. I'm not a gaming expert by any stretch. You know, my gameplay isn't fucking very memorable. I think Dave does a good job over there. What? You know, I watch shit. I just want to play. You know?
Right.
Yeah, I watch a lot of Twitch streamers. They're all corny. You know, I'm not corny. Play chess? I'm not that good. I'm a terrible chess player. But I like the fact that it's taken off. It's getting popular. I like the fact that H-Bomb's a big Twitch. I think that's like great news. Nakamura, he's a fucking fantastic guy.
Yeah, I mean, unless
you got a 2080 Ti, get VR. The other problem with VR, I think like everybody says, when I got my arcades, they're like, you're never gonna play them, you know, this, that, and the fucking other thing, and I'm like, you know what I really would never play? VR. Initialize pot inputs. Take your hands and feet off the controls. And turn key. Oh. You know what? I really don't. I don't think I'd do that. I want to fix this fucking thing right here. Check that out on eBay. Arcade 1-up. Screen issues. Problems and solutions. That's from a year ago.
Ugh. Saw that Seattle's going to a shit show. That's awesome.
Monitorable voltage fix.
Visit arcademodup.com. In this video here, I'm going to show you a quick voltage fix. If you're getting like squiggled a blurred picture when you're doing your mod to your arcade 1-up, or you're getting what they call the blue screen of death, maybe on a Gen 3 monitor like you see on the Marvel. This voltage trick on your LCD controller is simple to do, it's quick to do,
what?
And it'll get you fixed.
That shit's going down in Seattle.
Right now?
Yeah.
Spook stocks down 1,000.
Seattle police effectively abandoned their department's East Precinct building after clashing with violent protesters earlier this week.
I don't blame them.
Authorities say they.
Well, they're not gonna. If they defend themselves and they end up killing one of these, they're gonna fucking throw them in jail the rest of their lives.
Up, so let's just talk through it. So you'll have your LCD controller board, and you can see there on the board that there's 3 pins right there. There's a 3-volt connection, a 5-volt connection, and a 12-volt. That's how it's going to set the power. And if that's set incorrectly based on the monitor size or the monitor type, you're going to get those issues that we just saw before. So essentially, if you jumper these 2 pins,
This is the mod issue.
You can play as Captain Price in Call of Duty.
Yeah. Monitor brightness.
Oh my god, his fucking execution. He just pulls up a 9 right behind the dude's head, kills him, and smokes a cigar. That's great. That's fucking awesome. Oh, that is great.
Fix it. Yeah, this is the only thing. So I can't order this damn thing. I don't know if it's gonna
out a fucking cig and just pops him in the back of the head and just smokes his cigar. That's fucking great.
Does not ship to Germany. Geek sales. Wichita, Kansas. Probably should send it to you and have you send it to me.
What?
This fucking monitor thing. For my arcade 1-up. It's like a fix, and I could turn down the. Like, if you look at my screen, I don't know if you like my stream there. See this dorky guy right here?
Give me one second. Give me 1 second. Your stream's a little behind.
No, on you could look on you could look on fucking what you call it, like real time. Oh no, they don't. I don't know what the hell happened. All right, here, put it. Do it on Twitch or on.
All right, I'm joining now. Okay, what am I looking
All right,
at?
do you see the asteroids cabinet?
Yeah.
You see how it's kind of dark?
Yeah.
All right. Now look at me. Oh, I guess I can't do two at once. Now go look at the stream.
Okay.
All right, the stream I'm now on the arcade. This is the same cabinet that I'm pointing at right now.
Yeah.
Look how white it is. Look how washed out it is.
Yeah.
All right, look at Hitler now. Now go back then and compare that to the way it looks. So there's like a thing where I can actually lower the brightness, yeah. And there's no other way, but I have to go in there. I have to hack the damn thing. Like I have to take the monitor out. It have to bend it open and do all this like crazy stuff. It's a little tricky,
Mm-hmm.
And then if I break it, I probably can get another monitor, but it'll probably be a long time before I got it. But I would really like to, because I hate that washed out look. It makes me insane. It's not too bad when you're standing up in front of it. But I mean, half the reason I got them is so they look good, behind me. And the Pac-Man's fine, and the Centipede is even fine. It's got black, and I've actually screwed around with my own. I've actually screwed around with the modified one. No, I didn't buy any new arcades. I'm not buying any new arcades. I think if I buy an arcade, because they're supposedly working on getting them to ship over here to Europe. Where I could buy it directly from Arcade One Up. Probably the next time I get one. I've thought about buying the new Pac-Man. I have thought of buying the new Pac-Man. Now I'm not interested in the pin. I got no place to put it. The new Pac-Man, and then flipping this one. Flipping my current Pac-Man. And I would mark this up too, because was it $300? Well, $300, but I got light up marquees and light up buttons and shit, and I try to sell. I'd see if I could sell it for $300 to $400. It's ready to go. So the only thing I'd probably put in there is I want to put a new joystick in there, because I don't think that fucker's gonna last. It's that first gen joystick. Yeah, I'm not getting Big Buck Hunter. I was not a big fan of it, but it looks good. I can't wait to see it work. I'm waiting for Marvel vs. Capcom. If I get a Marvel vs. Capcom, it's going to be 2. And there's some promise, because although they probably have to cut a deal with Redream, the emulator. That's a pay-for emulator, too. I don't know if you know that. Or there's a pay version for the Redream.
Someone just said the PS5 looks like the Barclays Center.
But it does.
It
does.
It
kind of does.
fucking does.
That's like the Barclays Center.
I've seen a fucking humidifier. I've seen the Barclays Center.
What is it, a V-shape?
I've seen what else have I seen? I've seen someone Photoshop Kaiba from fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! And put his head on the fucking top, and it looks exactly like the fucking jacket he wears.
Let me see this fucking thing.
Oh, this is wonderful.
It's a little hard, but 1 hour ago. Here we go. Let's watch this. I'll put this on. Maybe I'll put it on for you too. Oh, you can see it. Oh no, you can't. Can you? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see what's going on here.
It's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
the
even
games, right?
The games, yeah.
Nothing special.
That's
At
the only
all.
reason I get it. Well, the backwards compatible. Let's say this. I claim this. Is it going on sale this Christmas?
I would assume so, or maybe in November.
Or for Christmas, I should say. It is?
I didn't hear. Yeah, it's usually what they do. I didn't hear exactly how much it was.
How much is it, Dead Freak?
Yeah, Dead Freak probably knows. Dead Freak will have that answer in about 0.2 seconds.
Yeah. 500. They didn't say. That's okay. That's why you didn't. You probably don't know yet.
Be right back. I've seen this already.
That sucks. Let's hear the guy talk. I don't really give a fuck about any of this horse shit. All right, headset. Yeah, blah blah blah.
We hope you've enjoyed the first glimpse of our future today. You've seen our most striking console design yet, and you've seen games that can only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's features and power.
Yeah.
At PlayStation, we believe in generational transitions, and we put years of work into making them happen. We want you to enjoy the unique benefits of moving from one generation to the next. Thank you for joining us. We're launching later this year, and we have tons more to share. Welcome to PlayStation 5.
I really don't give a rat's ass about the design. All right, let's go to the games. All right, I think it's gonna go from here, I guess. Let's go to the highest possible quality. Spider-Man I'm interested in.
But whatever comes, I will be ready.
You know why it doesn't look next gen-y? Because it's nothing a good PC can't do. That's really what it comes down to. The environment's different nowadays. It doesn't give you any uniqueness. I think consoles are going to go to affordable gaming. You know, affordable high-end gaming. Like, but PC is always going to be where it's at. You know, there's so many more things you could do and mod and stuff like that. All you do with the console is play games. That's it. You want to play online, you got to pay a little extra. And there's nothing wrong with it. But you're not going to get a refresh rate. I mean, it's still going through an HDMI port. Most you can get is 60, you know, it's 60. And you have that in HD. You're going to get 60 frames in HD? Or UHD, I should say, which I don't know if that's even possible. You get more than 30 frames in UHD. So what's the big deal? You know?
Yeah. No, that's a good.
Yeah, so I can't afford a good PC, and then you know, and that's a good. You can still play with everybody else. You can like I'm sure they're gonna have a version of you know, Call of Duty, and you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? You'll be like golden. Yeah, it's more it's a convenience thing. It's like what are you in the market for? You know, but like for me, I can't see getting I can't see unless they got really good backwards compatibility with something I really want to play from past generation. Which from what I understand, both consoles are going to cover that really well. If that's the case, this will probably be the last gen I get. You know, I'm more interested in Switch than anything else because that's the most unique console out there. Probably the most unique console ever made. It's a Wii that works, you know.
Yeah, I remember the Wii. Fucking that shit. Fucking
the Wii. It's a Wii U that works. You know, the Switch is an amazing console with amazing innovations. You know, they really took it to the next level with that design. They tried to do it with the Wii, it just wasn't there yet. PS5 will only play PS4 games. You know, I might not get it then. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go, yeah. And if I could buy old games again, like Jet Set Radio Future, you know, that's a game I want to play. And it's too bad they don't have NBA Street Hoops too. You know, I really like to get that. It's all gonna be streamed soon. Stadia is just poorly designed. It has nothing to do with design. It has everything to do with infrastructure. Jaden, you're wrong. It has everything to do with infrastructure. If you grew up in an area that just has bad internet, it has nothing to do with that, you know? That's the problem with Stadia is the infrastructure of, you know, where, like, if you grow up in New York, you know, I bet if you live in New York, Stadia is fine. Or St. Louis or Los Angeles or any major city or Berlin, Milan, Barcelona, Paris. You know, I'm sure it's great in, you know, up north in Stockholm, and you know, Finland supposedly has some of the best internet in the planet because they made an infrastructure change of having I guess they all got what do they call that? That's the one with the light travels through it. I forget. Fiber optic cable. GeForce Now works fine. Yeah, I wonder if that's the future. Like a GeForce Now type thing. Nah, but I don't think you'd want to play me. You're playing Call of Duty. I think I have a real advantage against you. You gotta stream every fucking frame. I don't. They both work compared to Stadia. That's true. Okay, all right. So there is a design issue. I take that back a little bit, one step back. But here's the thing. You can't compete with me, and I know for a fact that you have had nothing but problems with that fucking thing. Waiting for the load times and getting and hoping it works and all this shit, and like, I don't have any of that. But first of all, I live near a major city, Frankfurt. And second of all, I have a killer machine. You're not going to be able to... I'm gonna have better ping than you. I'm gonna see you before you see me. Cloud gaming is like good for single player. You know, for single player, it's probably awesome. And if you could like stream in UHD, probably be kick ass. But as far as like competitive multiplayer games, no. But you know, yeah, the Stadia is stuck worse than GP. That's true. But I mean, competitive multiplayer, you're out of the fucking game. You know. You ever thought about a fan meetup? No. It's not my bag. I might let you know where I am, like if I was in London or something like that. I'm under a controlled environment. Like when I met Real Talk. So I'm in an area and I'm doing something and there's other people there. You know, I would say, yeah, you can come meet me at this restaurant or what have you. But it would be impromptu. I would never schedule one. I'm not that big. And also, I would need somebody to kind of whisk me off just in case somebody's crazy. I would never have a meetup in Germany. Ever. Or if I get too drunk, yes. I would never have a meetup in Germany or the Netherlands or any non-English speaking country. Yeah, I would not. No, I would not do that here. Yeah, when's my Nordic meetup? You know, when my Nordic meetup, when I meet, I'm gonna fly in the goddamn. What the hell is the capital of Finland? I forget. What's the capital of Finland? I forget. Jeff. Oslo, that's Norway. I probably just have what's his name pick of there. Helsinki. Yeah, I think it is. Helsinki. Yeah, I think I just fly into Helsinki to go out with Kite. I'll lose a couple pounds to do that. I can just put them back on. How I wrote Fight Club. I think I'm done. Check this guy out. He's kind of weird.
Two-sided copy, and they'll straightforward. I'll go through them as we go through each step of the process. And then inside the kit, it's got the regular one.
Get to the point.
Alright, I ordered 2 of these kits from Geek Sales. I'm going to put one in my Centipede and one in my Asteroids cabinet. So what do I get in here? I got directions, and I got 2 separate kits, one for each the cabinets. There's my invoice. Thanks. So let's go over the instructions really quick. Nice color printed 2-sided copy, and they're straightforward. I'll go through them as we go through each step of the process. And then inside the kit, just got the regular one. I'll set it and leave it. So I've got the PCB. This is going to replace the controller board in the monitor. That's the default. So there's 2 plugs here. I'll unplug. I'll got a double sticky tape on the back. I'll take this off, stick it on there, take the plugs out of the old one, stick the plugs in this one, put it all back together, and we're all good. So this this long piece right here, that's got the controller on it. I'll just twist it to make the brightness or darker. And then this little pigtail one, this will replace the current thing that plugs by just doing 2 screws and prying it open instead of 4 screws. So I've got my kit here from Geek Sales. They're very, very sneaky. So I'm just going to disconnect this black connector because I'm not going to be able to get this through the hole in the back of the monitor. So just disconnect it. I'll put it aside. Now I've got this pried open. So I'm just going to set it up on its side like this. I'm going to try and get y'all camera to see it. Okay, so I'm going to take this long wire and put my juicy fingers through there, and I'm pulling that through the other side. So I'm really, even though it doesn't look like I'm being careful not to touch the monitor screen, not to do any damage to any wires in there. And then now I'm going to take this connector and try to be graceful and also move it through. And
I can't do the speed watch.
It's caught here. Okay, so I have all my wires through. Okay, let me just turn this around. Okay, so this is the back of my panel. This is my new wire. This is my new wire. And this is the old wire. And so what I'm going to do before I get too confused, I'm going to
put some tape on.
I'm going to go get something and pull this up, make sure I know this is the old. And by the way, that's that black connector.
Just run everything.
It's original. We'll use that again in the ground. So I will be, let me set this up where it won't get scratched. Okay. All right, I just came back. I just put a piece of tape, electrical tape, just over that harness. I know which one is the old one, the original one. And, you know, I'll just, once I get done working on all this, I'll shove it up in there. So it will go all the way in there. I won't have to be too careful about it, but just to give you an idea. But this is my new one. Notice how loose it is. It's because I haven't put that double-sided sticky tape on
my cabinet.
it. And then I got to switch the 2 connectors around. All right, so I'm going to put the sticky thing on it last. I left it on there. I'm going to make sure I get my blue connectors on there first. So I've already.
By the way, I've yet to brick anything, even my Wii U that I hacked. So go fuck yourself.
Removed one and put it up. Now, notice how the blue wires, these connectors only go in one way. So I'm getting my fat fingers in there, prying those connectors off the old board. You can see that there.
See it.
Now plug it into the new board. Now I have all this extra wire. So I want to make sure I have plenty of room to put my wire down and also my sticky tape, and I do. Got plenty of room, but you'll want to make sure you cover up any screw holes Nope. I won't be covering up any screw holes. Okay. So I'm just pulling this back out just a little bit. Ah. There it comes. Okay, that's off. Now I'm using the extra wire just to try to help me put it in place. There. And I'm just pressing it onto the inside of that thing. So, let's see if I can hold it up there for you to see. So it's in there. Okay? Alright, let me just double press it. Alright. So we are going to pull some of this other wire back in there. You don't need it anymore. So we have all of our wire out. We are good to go. Okay, so I'm just gonna flip it over rather. All right, in that last section of the video, we actually did step 8, was remove the cover from the monitor. So we covered all that. Step 8. And then we did step 9, which was feed the new black wires.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, Eric.
Through the cover hole. Then we did step 10, which was peel the backing of the paper and stick the new board next to the old one, making sure it's not on top of the screw hose. Then we did 11, transfer both backlight wires to the new board. That's those blue and white connectors. And then 12, we're down to 12, reassemble the monitor cover, feed the black video cable, and new harness through the hole. Make note of the old harness, tuck it in the monitor cover. So we did all that.
Tuck it in.
So now we're on to step 13, which is reattach the PCB. So we'll do that piece now. So we got going backwards. I like putting the ground on it first. So my ground screw is over here.
Too easy.
We'll insert the ground
Actually, the
screw.
second time I'm watching this around, I don't think it's that bad.
We'll insert the ground screw. Okay. All right,
I have to figure out a way to ship it here.
Then we do the black connector. And remember, the red wires go that way and the white dot goes that way. These are tiny connectors. Got my reading glasses on. That was off there. Off there.
This is a risky. This is a semi-risky mod. Semi.
And then the last piece is our new connector.
It's like as
And
risky
then the
mods
red
go,
wire's
it's
gonna
like
go this way.
6.5 out of 10. This stuff's easy. Like once you got that part
So there
done, you're
goes our
good.
new connector. So we got our PCB rewired. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the old connector right there. And I'm pushing some of this old wire back in there so I can get the case on. Now, this is something different. This new cable, we're going to want to lay it underneath the ribbon cable when we attach this so it has a place to come out. So it'll be just like this. So it's underneath the ribbon cable. So I'll just attach the 2 screws and then we'll have the PCB cover connected. Okay, so PCB is back together, and now we got our our harness is exposed. And we're good to go for this step. So that's fantastic. We're going to feed step 13. Okay. Feed the brightness adjustment cable under the ribbon cable. Attach it to the metal box. The monitor cable. Pushing the extra wire into the covers hole. Free it up. Okay.
Like how he does it, then reads the
And
directions.
then we're basically on to step 15. All right. Reinstall the monitor Bezel. Plug in the power cord. Reconnect the control panel ribbon cable. Remount the control panel. All right. So we're just going to go back and retrace the steps. We're this is basically 15. We're just going to reinstall everything. So we're just going to do a whole bunch of single steps we did before, but all in this one step. So I'm going to put the monitor back in here, put the ribbon cable back there, put the 4 screws here and the 4 screws there.
It's not that bad.
So you saw the red, white, and yellow cable. That is for the adjustment. All right, so I have my display back in there. Now, it was just a little tight because when I was, opening the monitor to put that stuff inside between the monitor and the case, that metal, which is very thin, very pliable, it would sprung a little bit, so it was a little tight. So I just had to make sure I was pushing everything in, being very gentle and not to touch. Like right there, I have a fingerprint. So I'm going to have to remove that, but not to touch that monitor. So let me go ahead and install the screws. Once again, I'm not going to bore you with filming all that, but I'm going to install the 8 screws right there. All right, I installed the 4 screws on each side. Now, I put all 4 in just to get them started, and then once I made sure all 4 fit in the holes and they were started, then I tightened them down. Then I went in and underneath here, I attached the black power cable to the PCB. And then I also took this wiring harness for the brightness adjustment. I'm going to lay it out here, so when we put the control panel on, I'll just have this hanging out for now, just so that in this video I can demonstrate that it's working on brightness and darkness without having to keep going back to the back side of the cabinet. But before I screw the control panel in, I'll end up setting that right and then just throwing that in the cabinet in case I need it for future use. All right, so next we are going to install the Bezel. Now, before I put this monitor Bezel in, I made sure this was totally clean. I made sure there's no fingerprint. I had 1 fingerprint right here, and I went ahead and breathed on it, get a little moisture, and then a dust-proof cloth to wipe it off. But there's no fingerprints anywhere on that, so then I can put this on there. So this just has 4 screws. They're black screws, 1 on each corner, and I'll put that in, and we'll come back. Okay, install the 4 black screws on the Bezel. And now
Let's get right to
install the control panel. Basically, I'm going to make the ribbon connector. I'll go ahead and start everything up. Okay, so now we're getting ready to start it. I'm going to take this connector, or this adjuster, and I'm turning it. It's got an indicator. I'm turning it all the way to this way, which would be to my left. And I don't know if that's high or low. So once it comes on, if the screen doesn't come on, I'll turn it the other way. But it's at its maximum of something. It's either maximum brightness or maximum darkness, which would be minimum brightness. Let me cut the lights here. Turn it on, see what happens. There's 1 light. There's 2 lights. And so let's turn it on and see what happens. So hopefully to start up, all that prying with those strip screws. Oh, that's good. All right, that's good. It's even right side up. I was a little concerned I might have got it upside down, but okay. So once it gets up to the menu, okay, so it's at the menu. Let me turn the knob. So that's maximum. Yeah. So now I'm darkening it some, and that's minimum. So you can barely see something on it. Then that's maximum brightness. So let me go into asteroids. Press 1 to continue. And so what we have over here, I don't know if you can tell on film, but there's bleeding on the edges.
Yeah.
And you turn that down, And you know, my initial thoughts are I have control over it, which is nice, but it doesn't seem to make too much of a difference one way or the other. I still have this bleed over here on my right and a little bit of bleed over here on my left. And that's really where I think the connectors show through all that stuff. So not too bad. The main thing is I can control it now. So I can still, I don't know if you can tell that, but I can still play the game that way, and then you brighten it up. So that's down all the way. That's up all the way. So, okay, there we go. That's it. That's asteroids. That's installing the modular brightness kit from.
See, my thing is, you're probably saying yourself, like, this is where but here's the thing. This is actually done before he did this. See how clear that is? He actually did the fix. You can see you don't get a bunch of what is on camera. So that's the thing I'm trying to do here. As you see, my asteroids are cab. He's clearly washed out. I want it to look more like this right here. You can't really see in the game or any vector graphics. Whether you can kind of see them pretty well in the Star Wars, which is also vector. Right? So if I can just turn this fucker down a little bit. I don't know why they all don't come like that. It should be better on camera. That's the point. It doesn't really do much. And visually, when I walk up to that thing, it doesn't really look that bad. But on camera, it looks bad. So that would be the reason. I don't want to. All you do is scream and yell and act crazy, Eric. And why? I'm going to bed anyway. It's like 1:30. It's 1:30 for you too. Yeah. I'll think about unbanning you over the. It'd be like if I unban you and you start screaming at people, and it really will be your last fucking time. I'll talk to Verse about it. Actually, we got rid of Soy. I chucked him because he was apparently going after my fans. I think he thinks that's a fun thing for him to do. I don't know why he insists on doing that shit to me. But hey. Geek sales. Yeah, I'm gonna ask first if he thinks it's a good idea. Because I was the one let him back in, and he said no, that you wouldn't stop screaming and yelling. And is that Bubbles? And I said, yeah, he will. He's just mad right now. You'll let him cool off, and you never cooled off. And he says, no, and then like an hour, 2 hours later, he says he's still screaming, and that was it. One negative review. What happened? My God. Wasn't what was in the description with Arcade One Up LCD video driver converter board adds HDMI and VGA to 17-inch monitor. Wasn't was it? No, that's what happened, Eric. You know, I mean, the craziest thing is we actually got the guy to apologize, and you still went berserk. And then we put you off the air, and you still went berserk. And then Verse told me an hour later you're still going berserk. Then Verse told me we got to the point where there was nothing we could do. Nothing could be done. No one could get through. And apparently you were doing that last time. You were yelling and stuff last time. No, I don't know if we can do anything for you, Eric. I like you, Eric, but... I'll probably let you back in pretty soon, but it's more than likely going to be your last chance. I'm gonna run it by verse. We'll do it a live show. How about that? Items for sale. That's all I got. We got the deluxe. Let's see. Arcade 1-up LCD driver. Adds HDMI and VGA to 17-inch. Well, that's if you've modded the fucking thing. Arcade 1-up fast fire. Upgrade service. Flash to latest software. Rapid shoot. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Mounting boards for JAMA. That's it. That's all I got. No more washed out by. I'm exhausted. Why's your screw covers? I'm surprised nobody's built like bigger risers. I would seriously think about getting if somebody would make them, I'd buy them. NBA Jam's out? Ships to USA, but well, let's go to D. I think I do. I want that. I think I might take a chance on that, on those things, and I'll pry that monitor open. I didn't watch it last time. I was like, I don't want to do that. 500 euro, 500 euro, 700 euro, 1,000 from Mortal Kombat. A Vectrex, 1.6 thousand for Vectrex, 1,000 for. I'd love to have a Vectrex. I guess that guy I used to talk to for Vectrex. Nowhere to put it though. Arcade went up. Let's see what's selling on eBay. Look at these like ridiculous prices on eBay. They're totally marked up. $1,000, $1,000, $500 for Space Invaders. I think 4 is reasonable for Street Fighter though. $4.99 sounded for Galaga now. Mark the fuck up. It's 300. It's NBA Jam, but I got no room for the fucking thing. None of these are Oh, that's spectacular. Ooh, golden tea. 400 euros. Doesn't seem terrible. It's got a light up marquee and everything, eh? Only $50 shipping? Oh, this one says euro 400. So it's about $500. That's not terrible. That's like completely reasonable. Have I talked to Mark before? Yeah, it seems completely reasonable. Mortal Kombat for 300. 400.US. And then priority shifted to $50 for shipping. That's pretty good too. Not bad. All right, folks. I probably should have went to bed a while ago. Thank you for everything. I'll see you this weekend for the Crowd and Tea stream.
Ready, aim, fire.
That was a hell of a shot. Anybody see that? Thanks, Toxic.